Daniel Ventura here, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about content is king, right? So I always get this question asked a lot. How do I create content and where do I get my content from? So what I did was I actually put a quick PowerPoint presentation for you so you can see, my thought process, what I go through, and, some of the things that I use to help me create content for my YouTube channel, my Facebook, my Instagram. All right. So creating content to brand yourself or social media. So what do you want to be known as? That's one of the biggest questions you need to ask yourself, right? You want to be a person of value. Are you going to be branding yourself or are you going to be branding your company? So some people want to go ahead and brand themselves. They'll use their name, their image, and they'll let people know who they are, right? Or you can go ahead and brand a company, a logo. Nobody knows who you are. However, you're still providing valuable content out there, right? Are you going to be a coach? Are you going to be a mentor? What is the purpose of you creating content? Some people they just like creating content for fun, or what is your purpose of creating the content? That's what you need to ask yourself. And if you're going to be branding yourself, where are you going to be branding yourself? YouTube, a blog, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, right? They have all these different social media, and who knows what's going to happen in the future if there's going to be different companies that emerges, right? So just be ready for that. How do I create content? So that's, people always ask me how to create, how do I create content? And I always let them know content is all around us, right? It's all around us, right? We got books. What's on your shelf? Look at what is on your shelf. Like for me, I listen to a lot of personal development, personal growth on my audio. It's the same thing. Uh, I listen to, Robert Kiyosaki, Tony Robbins, Gary Vee, Grant Cardone, all these motivators. And there's a lot out there. Mel Robbins, Jen Sincero. There's a lot of great authors out there. And, you might come across something that, resonates with you, something that they said, and you want to go and create content around that, right? I talked about audio, right? What's on your phone? Video, you can get a lot of information on YouTube for free. As long as you know what you're searching for, like anything else, right? You can get that for free. Public figures, who do you listen to, right? So, I mean, the people that I mentioned are, all into the personal growth. Oprah, or you know, who else we have out there? Martin Luther King, right? Some of the speeches he had on video, right? Quotes. What's your favorite quotes? I mean, there's like quotes all over the internet, right? By Buddha. I mean, past presidents, Oprah. I mean, there's so much stuff out there. It's just a matter of just putting it in Google and you'll find it. And, that's how I get, the resources for my content. How do I create the content? Well, what you want to do is if you can create original content, that would be great. You know, for some people, they're very clever at being able to create content really quickly. And there's some people that, like myself, I have to repurpose content, right? So I would have to, like I said, listen or read and kind of put it out there the way I deliver my message, right? For me, no college education. Everything that I've learned is on the internet, right? I've taught myself, as an online marketer, a digital entrepreneur, I've learned to go and search for stuff, research it, and, repurpose it, right? So that's my way of getting the content out there. I repurpose the content, right? And there are times that I come up with original stuff, right? Sometimes I'll just be shooting random videos and then I watch it later and I'm like, wow, that is actually pretty good. And some of my videos, some of the comments that I get, um, you know, they like the content that I deliver. I deliver it in a very authentic way. You know, I might not have the proper grammar, however, that doesn't stop me, right? I just deliver it, right? And then content can be delivered in many different ways, right? Video, audio, written. You choose, and you can even combine those, right? One thing that is very important is what is your mindset, right? When you're, you know, delivering content, what is your mindset? A negative mindset holds us back from creating content, right? Some of the things that people go through their mind when they're creating content, right? If they're going to be on video, they're thinking, I don't look good, right? I don't look good. I'm not handsome. I'm not pretty. Um, you know, doesn't matter, right? You can hide the camera. Like right now, I got the camera on. I can turn it off if I want to. It doesn't bother me, right? I just put a cap on. I'm good to go. Let me see here. I don't know what to talk about. Well, if you listen to books, listen to audio, read, you can come up with content. So it's not a matter of you don't know what to talk about. It's finding a way of delivering it. If you got to create a PowerPoint like what I just did with this one here, then go create a PowerPoint, right? It doesn't matter as long as you're getting the content out there. And one of the biggest things that holds us back, with our mindset is who will listen to me, right? We're so worried about, getting our message out to the masses, not realizing that if you just change one person's life, that you've made a difference, right? Just one person. And from there, it's going to duplicate, right? 2, 4, 6, 32, 64, 128, right? And it's just going to continue. So know that, you know, whatever you put out there, it's great. You'll just learn how to refine your message and get better at it, right? And you're going to look back at the message from the beginning, because I actually have my original videos and I go back and I watch it, and it's just for me to look back as how far I've grown. So, don't worry about too much about, having that negative mindset. You should be focused on having a positive mindset, right? So shift to a positive mindset, smile, be happy, right? That's one of the biggest thing is smiling. When you're smiling and you're delivering your message, even if I'm moving my hands around, that's okay, right? I'm very animated. I've gotten feedback from people saying, hey, you know what, you move your hands too much. Hey, I'm animated. I'm working on that. I jump on stage, and I use my hands a lot. Uh, Also, shifting to have a positive mindset is know that you have value to give. Right, you have value to somebody. Like I said, if it's just one person, that's okay. Right, you have value to give. You know, somebody want to know what you have to offer them. It might, and people are looking for solutions. So I am providing solutions to people, right? People Google stuff, and sometimes they will find different videos and they'll go watch them all, right? Because they're looking for that message, and it might be your message that they hear that makes a positive impact on their life, right? And the last one is to continue to grow and learn. Know that even if you're providing content out there, that you are also willing to grow and to learn. For myself, I continuously, you know, continuously continue to grow and learn. And that's how you get better, right? Like I said, when I look back as where I went and where I'm at now, yes, huge transformation, big difference. I was an introvert. I continue to be an introvert in, um, a certain aspect. However, I'm looking at where I'm at now and what else I need to do to get to the next level, right? And that is it, guys. So, I hope you got value out of this video. Go and comment below. Again, I'm delivering it the way I deliver it, and that's how I deliver it, right? So, content is king. Hope you got value. Talk to you soon.